guys, it's Mel. I just wanted to share that I am playing along with our challenge too. I finished my banner and my entry for the challenge. Not that mine's really an entry, but I just thought it would only be fair to play along. And I want to show you what I made. Not quite finished yet. I want to add a few more snowflakes and some rhinestones and things, but you'll get the basic idea. What I decided to make was a banner, and I just temporarily have it up here in my craft room so I can show you. What I did, so I did all my rules. You have to use the colors purple and white, which you can see that I used. You have to use twine, which I did on the bows of all these. I used that big roll of purple and white twine that I got from TJ Maxx. You have to, what was my other rules? Oh, snowflake. So I have snowflake embossed behind here. I have little mini snowflakes. You have to use snowflake. You have to use Cricut cut. And my Cricut cuts are this Alpha that is from Winter Woodland. I love that cartridge, and this is another cartridge I think we probably often forget, and it doesn't have to be for just winter. But look at this font, you guys. Isn't it pretty? So I really like this font, and I also like the font on another one that I think often gets forgotten is Nursery Rhyme. That one has a really pretty font too. So that was my Cricut cut, although I think I might want to add some more things to this. But I want to show you what I use. So starting with the ribbon, I got this ribbon from Michaels. I had it a while, but I'm sure they still have it. It's got little snowflakes even on it. And then it has like little glitter, and it's lavender, so it's like a purple. And then for the banner, I used, I want to grab this to show you. I need to do, hold on, I'm going to do that thing where I set you down again, sorry. Just grabbing the die so I can show you what it is. There it is. Okay. Sorry guys. Alright, I used this die, which you probably won't be able to see. Yeah, you can see that. It's a mini album. Let's see what it's called. This one's called, and I got this with my 50% off. It was on sale. It's by Sizzix, and it's called Album Cover Page. And although it's for an album, I used it this way for my banner. So that's what I used for my banner pieces. And what's great about it is it already has the 3 holes in it. And I just didn't thread it through the middle one, so it already thread through my banner. This is what the cover looks like. So you can make a mini album with it. So that was that. So I used that, and I die cut out. I needed 6 of them because my thing spells winter, and I cut out 3 at a time of this white. It's just basic white, nothing fancy, probably cheapy cardstock. And I just layered it. I'm sorry guys, it's early in the morning. And I just layered it 3 times on here once, so I only had to run it through once. I probably would have cut more than that, but I did 3 layers at a time, so I only had to run it through twice. Then each one of them, behind them, I used this embossing folder. I don't know if you can even see that. It's the smaller snowflake one. I also have this large 5x7 one, but I just thought, you know, it would be more proportionate if I used, because this is a smaller thing. So I went with the smaller one, the Cuttlebug snowflake. So I embossed them all, and again with this one, to save time, cut corners, I put 3 in the embossing folder at a time and ran it through, and they came out perfect. Probably could have did more, but I just did 3 at a time, figure split it in half. So I ran them through, and then I used my new inks that I got, that I showed you from Hobby Lobby. Let me grab it, covering you up so you don't get dizzy. Here it is. To add into my purple and white, I used this Memento, and it's Lulu Lavender. And this was from the set that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I really enjoyed it. So I just ran over softly on the back of the embossed, and that's what you see back here. So it's not pattern paper, it's just white basic paper that I made into pattern paper pretty much. And you can tell more when you see it that it's all embossed in the texture of it. So that's what I did for the banner itself. And then for all these little things here, I showed you in a haul. This was I'm excited about this buy. This is one I got from the scrapyard, and I think it was like $6, and this is the biggest one though, and this is by Quick Cuts, and then they had the nesting ones inside, but I used the largest one, and I cut out all these in vellum, and then I ran it through the embossing folder with my, what's it called? Divine Swirls or something like that. I don't know if you can tell the swirls. So there's actually a piece of vellum, and then I cut it out again for the second time with you can kind of see behind this one, see, with a light blue one. I'll have to adhere that a little better. But, so with a light blue to kind of shine through the back, just to kind of make them stand out a little bit. And they were like wintry colors. And I don't like using the basic all the time, you know, red and green. Plus this is more of a winter versus Christmas, so I thought this would be nice. So I layered that there, and what I want to show you another trick to cut corners is, this is the die that I have. So it didn't come with the topper, like to where, if you guys can see here, I cut out a topper. So this is probably a trick some of you probably know, but those of you who don't, what you want to do is, let me put this down here. So say this is your die and you want the topper, because it just looked unfinished when it cut out, and I'm going to grab you one to show you. And although this one is not, you know, done up to where it can be finished, so this is what it looks like when it's cut out. But it just looks like it's missed, like I feel like it had to have like this topper on it. So what you would want to do is, if this was your die, you make do with what you don't have. So it does, some of them, like I have another little mini die that actually comes with a different die to just do the topper, but this one didn't come with that. So what you would want to do, say this was your, I'm going to pretend that, oh, that's got print on both sides. Oh well. Say this was your piece of paper. All I did was I grabbed little scraps, a little leftover in between my Cricut cuts, like those little pieces that you would normally throw away. And I got the same matching, it was like metallic foil. And you just lay it right here and run it through, and it cuts it out perfect, because it's only going to cut out that topper. And that's how I made just the topper here. So just an idea, if you guys have any maybe dies like that, that you know, didn't come with the topper and you want to make it yourself, it's something easy, just run it through again. So that was that. So I cut it out in vellum and then inked it. So I like the way the vellum looked, because it just looks like soft back here. I don't know if it's going to pick up on here. Then I just went around each of the little ornaments with silver stickles. And then I added my twine and that there. And these are popped up, like the letters are popped up, and then the actual ornament is popped up from the banner. So those are all things that probably are not showing up right now. What else did I want to show you? So I used the ink, so I have all my requirements in there, and then the stamp on it is, I stamped some snowflakes in the background, which you can't really tell because it was already embossed snowflakes, but I just wanted to go by the rules. So that's pretty much it. And I used, for this, I don't know if it's showing, I used some of my Tuesday morning, a while back I got the 8.5 by 11, the shimmery, like, this is like a foil, like you can kind of see like the ridges in it, like a foil silver, and then I lined it back. This was my new paper tray ink, I think it's Wisteria Wonder or something like that, the new purple. So that's the purple I used back there as the layer, when I cut out the layer, the shadow behind the Cricut letters. So that is my banner, and that is my entry. And those of you who have not seen, I am having a giveaway called Mel's Winter White Giveaway Challenge giveaway. So just go back and check some of my older videos, and you should see it. So if you want to join in, everybody's welcome to join in. And then there's a little prize at the end we'll draw. So November 5th, I'm going to close it. So everybody just has to have your video response in by November 5th. And we'll pick a winner from there. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.